Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. Some of the recipes you see me cook here every week are basically my lunch meal prep for the next few days. It's hard to find the balance between value, convenience, and the right size meal for lunchtime. Today, I've got an awesome recipe that's perfect for meal prep. It's all about saving your time and money without compromising on flavour. We're making a super flavorful Japanese chili sauce steak, paired with simple white rice and grilled bok choy. If that sounds like something you're into, hang around to see how this one turns out. As always, a full list of ingredients can be found at the end of the video. They'll also be listed below. To kick things off, we're going to prep all of our fresh ingredients. First up, we have the garlic. Take 2 cloves and finely chop them into small pieces. Next, our red chili. Make sure to deseed it first to control the heat.
I tried this one chili and it set my mouth on fire and I had to drink a 2-liter of Mountain Dew.
Then finely chop it. This will give our sauce a nice kick without being too overpowering. If you like a little more punch, just leave them in. Now finally slice the spring onions. We're going to use both the white and green parts but keep them separate for now. The white part will go into our sauce for a mild onion flavour, while the green part will be used as a fresh garnish. And finally, our bok choy. This is my greens for the day. See? I can be healthy sometimes. Well, at least that's what I tell myself. Start by trimming the bottom off the bok choy to separate the leaves. Then peel them apart and give them a good rinse under cold water to remove any dirt and set them aside for grilling. With our fresh ingredients prepped and ready, let's move on to making the Japanese chili sauce. Into a mixing bowl goes tamari, which is a Japanese soy sauce that's typically gluten-free and has a richer, less salty flavour than regular soy sauce. Next, some sake. This is optional, but it adds a great depth of flavour. Then mirin, which is a sweet Japanese rice wine that balances the sauce beautifully. Finally, a little rice wine vinegar. Give it a good stir to combine everything. Now, let's have a quick taste for seasoning. I think it needs a touch of sweetness, so I'll add about a teaspoon of sugar. This is optional, but it really helped balance out all the flavours. Another stir and another quick taste. Ah, that's better. And now for our white rice. Today I'm using basmati rice, but any long grain white rice will work. Just follow the package instructions to steam it. Once it's done, fluff it up with a fork and it's ready to serve. Now for the protein. Today I have myself a couple of amazing looking Scotch fillets, or boneless ribeyes for my American friends. I'm just going to keep the seasoning simple, with a good amount of salt and a little garlic powder. As I'm sure we all know, proteins have gotten expensive in the last couple of years. So much so that nice steaks like these almost feel like a luxury item. I'm extremely lucky that I have a lot of friends in the meat industry, and that helps keep costs down, but it's still an expensive way to eat. This week I'm treating myself. Now let's get cooking. First into the pan is our bok choy. We're going to give it a quick grill to bring out its natural sweetness and add a bit of char. Heat a pan over medium-high heat and lightly season the bok choy with a pinch of salt and a drizzle of sesame oil. Grill the bok choy for about 2 to 3 minutes until you get a nice char. Then, flip it over and cook it for another 2 minutes until tender. With the bok choy cooked, we'll turn the pan up to high heat. We want it to be nice and hot to get a good sear on our steak. And look at the marbling on these steaks. I'm definitely not going to be mad about my lunches this week. Cook the steaks for about 3 minutes on each side for medium rare. If you are doing these yourself with the plan of reheating, undercook the steaks a little, so when reheated, they aren't horribly overcooked. But this steak is cooked, so let's get it out of the pan and onto a plate to rest for a few minutes. And to bring this all together, into our pan goes our chopped garlic, red chili, and the white parts of our spring onions. With a splash more sesame oil, saute for about 2 minutes until they become soft and fragrant.
Time to musk up.
Next, pour in our sauce mixture that we made earlier and let it simmer for about 5 minutes or until it slightly thickens. Make sure to stir occasionally to prevent anything from sticking to the bottom of the pan. And it's time to plate up. Start with a bed of steamed rice. Season with a sprinkle of furikake, followed by our charred bok choy, and a generous drizzle of our Japanese chili sauce. Now to slice the rest of the steak into strips. Remember to slice it against the grain. And look at that beautiful pink centre. The marbling has melted down, keeping the steak juicy and tender. Then another drizzle of our Japanese chili sauce, a touch more furikake seasoning, and the green parts of our spring onions. And there you have it, Japanese chili sauce steak. It's quick, easy, and perfect for meal prep. It's a perfect dish to enjoy throughout the week for lunch, saving you both time and money. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the recipe, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more recipes. See you on the next one!